Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Like your shirt.
Thanks, Dave.
Sharp. Two-tone.
Oh, thanks.
Gray and black. I like that.
I like your shirt. You got the official KBBN 40th anniversary T-shirt on.
Yeah, pretty sharp. Designed by Jeremy Shipe, and a celebration of 40 years of rock and roll. But I should do a little sidebar on this. Because,
Okay.
as we've talked before, when KBBN first went on the air,
Yeah, it wasn't rock and roll.
it was not rock. So that's a little untrue, but KBBN's been on for 40 years.
And for the
as of June.
majority of those years,
Yes.
we've been a
most-
rock and roll radio station.
Most all of them.
Okay.
Birthdays.
Yes,
Do you have one on your mind?
I've got a couple, actually.
Well, fire away.
I don't know if I should do this or not. Can I try this?
Sure.
Oh, why not? Let's see. Let's put this on speakerphone. I don't know if they'll answer or not. Dun, dun, dun. Probably sees it's me and they won't answer.
That usually happens this time of day especially.
Yeah, they're not going to answer.
Oh, darn it.
Rats. Well, let me try the other one.
Okay.
Hang on.
You sure you got the right number? That's always a...
Yeah?
Okay.
Oh, hello. Is this Ashton Apperson?
This is
Oh, hi. This is your dad. How are you?
tired.
Tired? I'm sorry. Hey, I just wanted to call and say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ashton. Daddy loves you. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks.
Have a good day, kiddo.
Thank you.
All right, we love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Oh, that was nice. Now, you were, of course, calling her sister earlier because
Yes.
we have twins. That
We
are,
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Alyssa, happy birthday to you. She probably didn't pick up because she's figuring, oh no, he's on the radio now.
Yeah.
So she probably didn't want to pick up.
Or she could be showering, getting ready for
That
the
could
day.
be, yeah, getting ready for work. So
Yep.
oh, wait a minute. Oh, she's calling back.
Oh, good.
Okay. I can. Good morning. Is this Alyssa? Hi. Let me put you on speaker. Alyssa, I want you to know that you're live on KBBN Radio in Broken Bow, Nebraska, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Good morning.
Dave says good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Now, I want to make sure that I'm fair here, so I just want to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Alyssa. Daddy loves you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, that was beautiful.
All right. Have a good day, kiddo.
Thanks.
All right. We love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah. My favorite story about the twins, we went up to the hospital for an ultrasound and had no idea that we were expecting twins. And so we go up for the ultrasound, and they're doing the ultrasound, and they say, well, the heartbeat looks really good. And then they say, and the other heartbeat looks really good too. Now, Shelley knew exactly what that meant. Me being the guy, I'm like, that doesn't, 2 heartbeats, that doesn't sound good. You know, that's odd. And then about 2 minutes later, it hit me. Oh. So anyway, we're kind of freaking out.
Sure.
And we're walking out of the hospital, and we're kind of freaking out. We're like, what are we going to do? Twins. We weren't planning on twins and all this. And Aubrey, who was probably 3 at the time, we get in the car, and she leans over the back seat in between the two of us, and we're both going, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And Aubrey goes, Mom, Dad, we're just going to love them.
Way to go,
And
Aubrey.
and that just put it all in perspective. So, happy birthday to my twins.
All
Hope
right.
they have a good day.
They're celebrating their birthdays today with another very special person,
Oh, yeah? Who would that be?
Emily Ann Barnett.
Emily, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Emily and the twins shared a birthday.
I didn't either.
Well, I'll be.
Yep.
Well, Emily, happy birthday. Do we need to call her? Do I need to sing happy birthday to her?
Would you have her on your phone?
I do.
Oh, yeah, call her.
Seriously?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Fair is fair.
All right. Dun, dun, dun.
I know she's probably up because the kids probably are up running around.
There she is, Emily Barnett. Okay, here we go. She's probably going to freak out when she sees it's me
She might.
calling. We probably should have just called her on the station phone.
Yeah, she might not answer.
Probably not. I don't think she's going to answer.
Maybe she's lucky enough to be still sleeping on her birthday.
Dun, dun. Okay. We can try her later
Yeah,
in the show.
Let's do. Let's
Okay.
do. Emily's birthday. Did we miss Larry Cotner's birthday a while back, or did we mention it? I see it was.
I don't know when did Larry celebrate his birthday.
I don't know. I just saw some thank yous going out about thanks for wishing me a happy birthday, and did we miss Larry's birthday?
I don't know. I don't recall ever announcing it. I'm going to see Larry tonight.
Well, would you wish him a belated happy birthday?
Sure, be happy to do that.
All right. Okay. Also, it's National Slinky Day.
Oh, the slinky. Who hasn't? Well, at least people from our generation.
Yeah.
Who hasn't taken the slinky to the top of the stairs and seen if they can get it to go all the way to the bottom?
Now, they say it was invented in 1945 by a
What year did you say? 1945 or 1845?
No, 19.
Oh, 19. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought. All right.
the sailor, who was an engineer, I think, got the idea while working on U.S. warships. He accidentally knocked a spring from a shelf and watched it slink around, and then he decided, well, that would work for a toy. So he started that underway, and they've sold more than 360 million Slinkies, and it's been ranked one of Time Magazine's 100 greatest toys of all time. The Slinky was a naval mechanical engineer who actually invented that in 1945. It's always cool when it walks down the stairs. I think that's one
Yes.
of the cooler things about it. So if you had a Slinky, congratulations. This is National Slinky Day. And it's also National Toasted Marshmallow Day.
I love toasted marshmallows. I love to toast marshmallows.
Most people do. I don't really know why this particular date is National Toasted Marshmallow Day. You'd think it'd be closer to maybe fall, like like in October or something, when the campfires were going a little more. But maybe not in the summer. You build fires and
Yeah.
barbecue and.
Now, do you? Now, I like my marshmallow. When I toast a marshmallow, I like it charred.
I do too. I like it both ways, but
Do you?
I don't have the patience for it. It's easier.
Oh no,
to,
I like to light it on fire right away.
Yeah,
just light it on fire and just roast it
So
big time.
Each summer, more than half of all marshmallows sold are eventually toasted over a fire. We eat about 8 billion marshmallows a year in the United States.
How many?
It says 8 billion.
8 billion. Wow. I wonder if that includes using marshmallows for like Rice Krispie treats
Oh, I bet
and
it is, yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, in different
And
recipes,
cooking and
yeah.
baking. Yeah.
About 90 million pounds of marshmallows, which then goes down to that $8 billion individual marshmallow.
Wow.
That's a lot of weight, a lot of marshmallows. Anyway, it's
Does it say in there what the biggest marshmallow is?
It doesn't.
I was
They
wondering
didn't do that
if,
this time.
Yeah.
A lot of times they will. Last but not least, it's Frankenstein Day, or Frankenstein.
Oh, Frankenstein. Okay.
Yeah. Celebrating the birth of Mary Shelley, who wrote the novel Frankenstein. She set out to write a ghost story for a competition, but came up with a tale about a guy made from pieces of other people's bodies. Bet you didn't know Frankenstein has been around since 1818. The author says the idea came up during a sleepless night.
A lot of movies have been done trying to tell the Frankenstein story. I don't think you can get better than young Frankenstein.
Oh, no,
though.
I was going to say.
I
no.
think my favorite Frankenstein will always be Peter Boyle.
Oh, me too. I'm with you.
That was Peter Boyle, right? That
Yeah.
played Frankenstein in that.
Yeah, he was great.
And Gene Wilder,
Yes,
right?
yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, what a film. Other birthdays, back to birthdays.
Okay.
Warren Buffett from Omaha is 92 today.
Wow.
And Cameron Diaz is 50. Back from, she broke out in The Mask and starred in My Best Friend's Wedding and Bad Teacher.
Yep. And There's Something About Mary.
Oh, boy, that's a good one,
Yes.
too. Lewis Black is celebrating his birthday today.
Comedian?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes into rants and about politics and different things. He's 74. And here's one I know that you're going to be very interested in, Brent. It's Jordan Rogers' birthday today.
Jordan Rogers. I'm sorry, I have no. That name is not ringing a bell.
34 today. He's a reality star, the brother of Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't even know Aaron had a brother.
Yeah, he won season 12 of The Bachelorette.
Oh, he did. Okay. Well, I guess. Yeah. I don't think I have ever watched an episode of The Bachelor, or I guess they have now The Bachelorette.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever watched an
Nor
episode of
have
those
I.
shows.
They're too silly. But he won season 12 and is married to the show star JoJo Fletcher.
Oh, so they did marry and are still married today then.
Well, I don't
Apparently.
know for sure.
Oh.
Married to the show star. So I don't know if she became a star by being on the show or she's...
Well, she was probably the Bachelorette.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I would guess.
So how... I guess you could fall in love for real, but when it's a reality show, I think that'd be a little tough to go head over heels with light shining on you.
Yeah.
Let's do that scene over again type of
Well,
thing.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like a competition, right?
Well, yes.
Because you're trying to win.
Exactly.
And it's like, do you really compete for love? I mean,
You shouldn't. Well, you do though. Let's
Well,
think about that.
okay, yeah.
You know, in real life, if you have a gal or a guy that you're mad in love with,
Yeah, and they
then,
kind of like somebody else.
then you're competing.
Then you're competing. You're right. Yeah.
That's when you make
May-
a fool of yourself. That's when you really look dumb.
Oh, Emily Barnett's calling.
Oh, good.
Should I answer?
Oh, sure.
Okay, hang on. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, is this Emily Barnett? Emily Barnett, this is Brent and Dave on The Breakfast Show. How are you?
Oh, hi. I'm doing good. How are you guys?
We're fantastic. We understand this is your birthday today.
It sure is.
Oh, that's nice. I did not know. You share the same birthday as my twins. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Ah.
Well, I hope they have a wonderful birthday.
Well, thank you. I just love her. She's so sweet. Well, I sang happy birthday to
Oh,
the
no.
twins.
3 times.
And so I don't want you to be left out. So
No, I don't want to be left out.
so Emily Barnett, this is for you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, boy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Emily. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, yay. It's official now. I can celebrate.
Well, have a very special day, and we trust that your husband and the kids will treat you well.
I think so. Thank you guys so much.
All right. Bye, Emily.
Bye, Emily.
Bye.
All right. Well, you won't find anybody much nicer than Emily. So.
I don't think so.
She's celebrating a birthday today. Her son, Carl, celebrated his 4th birthday.
4?
That's what he told me yesterday.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, on Sunday, I think.
Uh-huh.
And I talked to Carl yesterday. He was out here with Bonnie for a little while. Emily was here. And he said, I'm 4, and I'm really big. I've gotten big.
Good for Carl.
All right. Let's play. I guess we should do the school lunch menus.
Oh,
quick.
sure. Okay.
Oh, Arrow Seed's coming in, so maybe we should just play the game.
Play the game first?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. We've been asking questions about Cadillacs because in August of 1902, the Cadillac Motor Company was founded. So here's some questions about the early automotive brand. I like this one. What famous gangster owned a bulletproof Cadillac?
Ooh.
Your choices are Bugsy Siegel, Al Capone, Jimmy Hoffa, or John Dillinger. What famous gangster owned a bulletproof Cadillac? Your choices, Bugsy Siegel, Al Capone, Jimmy Hoffa, or John Dillinger. If you know, call us at 872-2801.
It's spoken weekly, well, probably daily, from newcomers to Broken Bow. Wow, look at all the cars around that place, the Tumbleweed Cafe. Visitors wonder why, and locals know why. The delicious home-cooked meals of the Tumbleweed Cafe are absolutely amazing. Looking for a fun part-time job? They're hiring. The Tumbleweed Cafe, open Monday to Saturday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. on East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
And we have a caller on the line. Didn't get a chance to find out who, so we're going to ask. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
This Buddy.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Good, just pulling in the boat.
Getting ready to go to work again, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good for you. Keep it up. We need you working.
Hey, buddy.
Bill fires.
Buddy, do you own a bulletproof Cadillac?
No.
Okay. Well, what
If I drink enough, I'm bulletproof.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good comeback.
Yeah.
Well, what gangster did? Was it Bugsy Siegel, Al Capone, Jimmy Hoffa, or John Dillinger?
I'll say Al Capone. He's the big one.
Al Capone's right. You got it. And because you've answered correctly, buddy, we have a certificate that's going to get you a free tumbleweed meal at the Tumbleweed Cafe in Broken Bow. So come on out and see us.
All right, way cool. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Goodbye. All right, buddy. Good to hear from you again.
You're waking up with The Breakfast Show. KCNI, KBBN Radio.
I love it.
Don't let falling behind on your spraying affect your yield. Now is the time to book fungicide and insecticide applications on corn and soybeans with Arrow Aviation. Not only can you fight disease, but you can improve plant health at the same time, increasing yields. Easily control insects like grasshoppers, rootworms, beetles, and western bean cutworms with the help of Arrow Aviation. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim with Arrow Aviation at 308-872-5113 to talk about your options.
There's a difference between treating the pain and treating the problem. At Pearson Physical Therapy, we strive to not only reduce your pain, but actually treat the underlying cause so that you remain pain-free, even after you finish physical therapy. If you're frustrated by pain that keeps coming back, Pearson Physical Therapy can give you the tools that will keep you moving pain-free. Call Pearson's in Broken Bow at 308-872-5800 or check us out on the web at pearsonpt.com. Get the treatment you need and the care you deserve at Pearson Physical Therapy.
Yeah, on boys, it's action time and now we're on. Now 300, I'm down on 75, now 9. Now 9, now 9, now 9, now 9, now 9. So old.
Get your consignments in by Monday, September 19th for the next machinery consignment auction at the Custer County Fairgrounds from Dave Davis Auction Service. This will get your items properly advertised and get them on the flyer. For information or with your questions, give them a call or visit davedavisauction.com. Get your machinery consignments in by September 19th.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on a Tuesday. Tuesdays almost always mean it's Logan Day, Arrow Seed Day. Logan, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
You brought in some treats.
I did.
Already tried it. It's great. What is it?
It is smoked chicken on the Masterbuilt Gravity Series grill.
What do you think, Brent?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs
That's
way
good.
up, yeah.
Now, so you have rotisserie. You said you have a rotisserie
Yeah,
that goes on
rotisserie
these
for it.
grilled too, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know if I knew that.
I don't know if we
Yeah.
talked about that or not.
So
What a nice feature.
yeah, it's
Now,
pretty
is that-
awesome. I actually did 2 chickens the other day,
Oh yeah.
and just pushed them together on the rotisserie, and I think I cooked them for about 3-ish, smoked them for about 3-ish hours.
Mm-hmm.
So that turned out pretty good. Hickory and apple.
Nice. So, do those rotisseries go with all
Yes.
sizes of grills?
Yep.
Okay, so they come with every size.
Yep. They come with the skewers or the rod or spit or whatever you call it for the 3 different sizes.
Okay.
So yeah.
But the griddle only goes with one of the 3.
Exactly.
All right.
Yep. And if you had the Masterbuilt 800, you could take some of that smoked chicken, throw it on that flat top, mix some maybe cheese in with it, some rotel. I was telling you guys I did some rotel with some and made quesadillas last night inside because I don't have the grill with the griddle set up.
Right.
But that would have been super good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and, with that griddle, you could throw on some peppers and onions and different things as well, right?
Oh yeah, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
They really are.
Well, take a look at them. They're at Arrow Seed.
They are. We do more than seed.
You do. Way more than seed.
A lot more.
We haven't talked about things for a while for the yard, but I'm sure that you've got some things there that Becky's lined up, yard ornaments and flags and different things.
Yep. Yeah, we've got all the fall decor in. So we've got the mailbox wraps, the garden flags, the doormats. I think she's got some other stuff that I probably don't even know about. Wind chimes.
Oh, those are nice too.
We've got the really, really high quality wind chimes.
They're tuned.
They are very well tuned.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
So
right.
that's good.
Yeah.
We're gearing up just like Humpty Dumpty. We're getting ready to have a great fall. So
Nice.
as long as we can keep that train rolling, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah. Thank you for that one. So yes, we have all of the things in the store. Plus we're getting. I know it's not quite there yet, but the dove season's on, right?
On the 1st.
On the 1st, that starts.
That's
the
on
1st.
that's on Thursday.
Okay.
Not that I'm counting down or anything, but Thursday is the 1st of September.
Okay, so
dove season starts, deer season starts, early teal season starts in September. I mean, it's glorious.
It is. I know that when we get to Christmas, that's when you say it's the most wonderful time of the year. I don't think so.
No.
I think it's like right now.
It is.
Going into the fall, hunting
is.
season, football season, major or baseball playoffs. This is
it is.
to me.
This
is the most wonderful time of the year.
Absolutely, and it's starting to cool down.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't.
Especially at night.
At night. Don't take my word for it during this week. But it is starting to cool down. The days are starting to get shorter. You get that nice crisp smell in the mornings. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just,
Nice thing too is it cools off quicker in the evenings because the days are shorter. So even though it gets up around 90, like yesterday was 90, but by evening it's pretty nice.
It's pretty manageable.
Yeah. So grilling and all those things we're talking about and working in the yard, you can get a little of that in late in the day.
Exactly. And there's nothing better than sitting out on the patio with a couple of drinks and have that grill going, looking at a nice, beautiful yard.
There you go. But if it isn't so beautiful, it's not as much fun to look at.
No. That's why when I was doing the smoked chicken, I went back inside. I didn't stay outside to look at my yard.
I don't ponder on ours right now either. I think a lot of people are suffering that way.
Things are looking pretty tough in some instances. My yard, for instance, got winter killed pretty bad. I didn't put a pre-emergent down because if you put a pre-emergent down, you can't replant, and it just kind of got away. And it's nice and crabgrassy.
Yeah, ours is got some extra growth in it as well.
So it's green in that aspect.
Yeah. Well, spring or this fall we can tear into it. Right?
Exactly. Yep. Right now is probably the optimal time through first part of September. So another couple weeks yet to get that turf grass planted. And it's also getting to be about time for wheat season. Wheat is starting to roll in. Ideally you're planting that sometime mid to late September. The further into October you go, the more you have to plant to get the same amount of tillers per acre. It's a snowball effect on wheat. There's a pretty short window to get the optimal yield from it, whether that's for a hay crop, for a grazing crop, or for a grain crop.
Right. I was with some folks this weekend, and I think we sometimes forget about how many innovative farmers there are out there, and they were talking about their crop of peas this year, growing peas rather than some of the traditional crops, and I think people are thinking more and more outside the box.
Yep. With inputs on row crop being astronomical, and it's looking like they'll stay elevated for the foreseeable future, along with the weed management. There's weeds out there that it doesn't matter what you hit them with in a corn and bean rotation, but they decide, oh, hey, it's like a nice treat. I'm just going to grow right out of it. You switch up that rotation, maybe put some wheat in there, put a small grain in there, put a forage crop. You have a lot more possibilities as far as control goes, and you break up that pest cycle.
Yeah.
I've talked to a lot of guys so far this fall that are going to put wheat in following soybeans on a lot of different acres because they've spent so much trying to get rid of certain weeds that they can't make it pencil anymore.
Yeah.
So they got to break up that rotation.
And that's the way to do it.
It is a really good way. Everything goes in cycles. You look at fashion these days, it's kicking it back old school.
Yep.
Well, think what they did, what farming practices were back then. It was multiple crop rotations.
Yeah, a lot of things like cane and different things that we used to hunt pheasants in, cane, and that sort of thing.
Millets, cane, small grains such as oats, wheat, triticale. They didn't have near the issues that we've got these days with pigweed and Palmer amaranth and water hemp and all that stuff.
List goes on and on. Plus, now there's things like turnips and peas and other
exactly.
things. Yeah.
You plant maybe you plant a cover crop after soybeans. Well, that's gonna A, provide cover, and B, if you have something growing there, I've said it a lot of times before, if you don't have it growing, Mother Nature is gonna make something grow for you. And it's not going to be what you want.
No, it's not. And it goes back to our yards that we see that where the grass gives away, when it has trouble, then here comes something to fill it in. That's not what we want.
Yep, exactly. There's no such thing as bare ground. It might be bare for a little bit, but there's going to be weeds there.
How's your supply in all these things? Are you guys sitting pretty good?
Yes, for the most part.
Okay.
We got a truck unloading as I left this morning, and I think that's got rye on it, so we're sitting good there. We're just starting to see wheat kind of trickle in, but we are just a little bit on the early side for wheat.
Yeah.
Sitting pretty good on triticale right now. The cover crop stuff, the brassicas, that'd be your turnips, radish, rapeseed. We've got ample supply of that stuff. So
in other words, Logan, I'll be able to, after I harvest my crop on the garden, you'll have enough rye for me to plant.
I should have, yes.
All right.
As long as you don't till it in. As long as you don't till it under.
I don't know if I can go against your granddad or not. I tilled it in this last time.
Oh, I know. Just a stake right to my heart.
Well, you wanted me to put some sort of a weed killer on it, and my wife didn't like that idea, so I tilled it in. And I talked to your granddad, and he said he'd till it in.
Well, you don't have to terminate it that way. You can just roll it, which breaks it over at the ground, which breaks those stalks. It's just like, the green snap in corn.
Well, how am I going to roll it? Do I get down and roll around on it? Or?
Well, you could, I guess. I was thinking, like, we've got a lawn roller that you put water in to make it heavy, and you push it.
You could facilitate that?
I could.
Maybe I'll try that this year.
Gas is super expensive right now. Rental equipment's pretty high, pretty high price. So as soon as you turn an engine on, you're spending a lot of money in gas.
Well, that's true. I want my operation to be profitable.
Yep. So
I want my inputs to take me out.
I've got a quick question for you.
Yes.
You mentioned that a truck was arriving just as you left. Was that your plan? Was to leave just as the truck was arriving to be unloaded?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
We've got a really good warehouse crew.
I know you do.
Like a really, really, really good warehouse crew. They get the job done.
Yeah.
Or they have fork trucks too.
Yeah, they have forklifts.
Yeah.
And they know how to drive them.
I'm sure they do.
So, I do too, but that's their domain.
I hear you. I'm just giving you a hard time.
So yeah. Anyway, that's what we got kind of going on.
Thanks, Logan.
Yep. I'm going to finish the chicken.
Enjoy the chicken.
Already.
Well, I see Dave already did enjoy it.
I know. That's good.
So I didn't inject that with anything. I didn't do anything other than season it.
Can I ask you what you used to season it with? Or is that a secret?
That's pretty secret.
I kind of figured.
Yep.
Okay.
But, yeah, you guys, it's Himalayan chicken. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Himalayan?
Yeah, I found Himalayan in the road.
News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. A crisis in Jackson, Mississippi.
Please, stay safe. Do not drink the water.
Governor Tate Reeves advising people not to flush toilets or bathe in tap water after heavy rainfall damaged an already problematic treatment plant. Kids are being forced to learn virtually. President Biden makes 2 stops in Pennsylvania this week, beginning with Wilkes-Barre today. CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
Part of what they're trying to do here at the White House is boost his standing among Democrats overall. Part of the reason his numbers have slipped so much is because his numbers slipped with Democrats. And so if he can bring those back up, our Battleground Tracker shows this as well, then his numbers overall improve.
An 18-year-old who claims she was gang raped by former Bills rookie Matt Araiza and 2 former teammates has spoken to CBS News.
I was crying, and my friend asked me what happened, and I told her I had just been raped.
Araiza's attorney calls it a money grab. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In a look at Nebraska news, a cab driver accused of raping a customer at a house in Minden has pleaded not guilty to a sexual assault charge. Michael Schelling, age 58, has been charged with first-degree sexual assault. The charges stem from an incident reported to have happened July 22nd when a woman says Schelling took her in his cab from Kearney to Minden and sexually assaulted her. Court documents indicate that the victim told authorities that she contacted Schelling, a cab driver from Buffalo Cab, to pick her up from her job in Kearney to take her to another location in town. She also said that she had taken approximately 22 Lyrica pills, causing her to remember only parts of what had happened. The pills are described as pain relievers for nerve damage and seizure medication. WebMD says the pills can cause passing out and trouble breathing. The affidavit goes on to when the victim describes waking up to Schelling and he was assaulting her. Schelling, on Monday, pleaded not guilty to sexual assault charges. A pretrial hearing is scheduled for October. If convicted, Schelling could face up to 50 years in prison. That's Nebraska News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
In the late ball game at San Francisco, the Padres still lead the Giants 6-2. Bottom of the 8th inning, the game taking so long, there was a delay after the second inning due to a problem with the stadium lights. Arizona engineered its biggest comeback ever, down 7-0 to the Phillies in the 4th inning, and still beating the Phillies 13-7. Kyle Schwarber on the losing side hit a 3-run homer, his 36th for the Phils this year. That leads the National League. The Yankees' Aaron Judge hit his 50th home run, but the Yanks were beaten 4-3 in Anaheim by the Angels. Milwaukee won with a 2-run homer in the 8th, 2-run homer bottom of the 9th, beating Pittsburgh 7-5. Extra inning wins for the Dodgers in Toronto. Minnesota won its 4th in a row. St. Louis a 13-4 winner at Cincinnati. Serena Williams took her first-round match at the U.S. Open. The 49ers are re-signing quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo gets a restructured one-year deal worth $6.5 million guaranteed plus incentives.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds northwest around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows drop to 59. Winds variable 5 to 10. Wednesday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the upper 80s to near 90. Winds south-southwest 5 to 15. Higher gusts possible. And then Wednesday night, clear to partly cloudy and lows head right back down to 59. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko.